Sometimes you spot a viral trend and you have everything in place to jump on the wagon and really benefit from it, and you feel like this is going to be an amazing moment as a marketeer, but then you fail. Welcome to the first episode of FailSmarter. So it was the last week of December and I spotted a viral trend on Instagram stories. Everybody was doing these automated challenges about what Pokemon are you, what Disney princess are you. Everybody was doing these things and having a great time, and I saw that this is going to be a trend for a few more weeks, and I felt like that's a pretty good chance because I've been meaning to do more in the field of Instagram face filter marketing anyways. My friend Nico was ready to develop them, and I had the perfect Instagram account to use for this kind of filter because my father, the beer pope, has been meaning to grow his Instagram presence anyways, and having a filter about what beer are you seemed like the perfect opportunity for everybody involved. I knew that we had to move quickly because this trend wouldn't last forever. So on the 30th of December, we built this entire filter within half a day. And as you can see, it's pretty fun and pretty nice. It has this music, it has all the beers, it has everything that I think people would have liked because everybody likes beer, everybody likes to have fun, so it seemed pretty perfect, right? So what went wrong? The truth is that, first of all, I underestimated how rigorous Facebook's review process is, because for these kind of face filters, since they're new technology, each filter is really reviewed manually. So there's around 5 days of waiting time after you've uploaded a filter before it's published. It can be even longer. So around the 5th of January, we got the feedback, and the truth is that I simply neglected to check out the rules of Facebook's face filter policy as close as I should have, because they have a rule that all face filters need to be family friendly. So people above the age of 13 are allowed to see them on Instagram, on Facebook. There is no age restrictions for filters, and that means that they all need to be friendly for these teenagers. And Facebook is very much against the promotion of alcohol consumption to minors. And a filter with beer glasses floating over people's heads apparently counts as promotion of alcohol consumption to minors. I did not consider this, and therefore our filter will sadly never see the light of the day. So as tragic as this is, I'm of course also wondering what can we learn from this, and I feel like there's two lessons to be taken from this. First of all, it always makes sense to check out the rules of a new platform. There's not as many precedence cases as in other platforms because everything is new. It's still a little bit wild on Facebook Spark AR platform. But still, I should have taken more time to actually read the rules so that I know what's possible and what is not. That's the one thing. The other thing is I should have probably considered this more strategically, whether the time frame needed for approval would actually still make it possible to go viral or if it would be too slow, too long. Nevertheless, I don't regret this failure at all because I got to experiment with an awesome new platform, the Spark AR. I think we're going to see a lot. There's talks about age restrictions coming on later, so maybe I can release my beer filter sometime, some months in the future. And even if not, I'm excited that I've experimented with this platform and I do have other filter projects coming that are more family friendly. So yeah, this was my first failure on FailSmarter. I look forward to seeing you again in the next few weeks, and yeah, don't be afraid to fail.